What's up everyone, Rek here. Today I'm going to show you guys a full comprehensive guide on how to do the INT challenge room on the additional content portion of the Bioshock 1 collection. This is also going to include all of the roses. There are 4 total in this particular mission, as well as a full listed guide as to where all the items are that you need, all the plasmids, and so on and so forth. Now, upon entering the room, you'll immediately see the firing range to our right. This is where a good portion of the mission is going to involve. Go ahead and pick up the Eve Hypo and another one on the corpse to the left. Now take note, behind us, up on the ledge here, is another box. We can't reach that right now. We're going to need that later on. Just keep that in mind. Now we're immediately going to see a box here with a battery in it. Go ahead and pick that up. Another box here with a rubber hose. Collect that. Now first rose is going to be here on the table. There's a pneumo tube here with an Eve Hypo as well as 2 more on the ground. Go ahead and collect those just for good measure. There's some random bits and baubles around if you need them. Now the U-Invent station here is going to be one of the key points of interest. As you can see here, one of the items, actually the only item we can make is an automatic hack tool. And these items here are what we're going to need to be collecting. I'll be showing you how to collect each and every one of those. Note, as you go in the door, there's a splicer immediately running across, and a series of automatic machine gun turrets firing, as well as rocket turrets firing from above. Now, before we leave this section, go ahead and open the left side door control, as well as look to the right and look at the right side door control. Note that this one needs to be hacked, and don't bother hacking it just yet. That's what the auto hack is for later on. So there's another supply box. Take the rubber hose out of it. Do keep in mind that all of the individual items in this place are fixed. You will never find a variability of items no matter what. Coming down the stairs, there's another Eve Hypo, another box with a rubber hose in it, and another box with a battery in it. Now up the stairs here, you can see is like a water area with a frozen Big Daddy here. This is actually, props to them, because you're supposed to jump on the Big Daddy and jump over and grab your first plasmid. Target dummy. That's one of those thinking outside the box things. Gotta give props to 2K Games and whatever that Squirrel development team is. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. Now that we have target dummy, go ahead and head back upstairs, and as you can see, there are still 5 of these machine gun turrets here. What we're going to do is place target dummy at the first one, and the rocket turret will fire on them. Do it on the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the 5th one. Now that all of those are out of the way, we only have the rocket turrets to deal with. So go ahead and place one on the left-hand side as you cross over on the bridge. Do try your hardest not to fall as you go across. And then as you cross, go ahead and drop one next to the right door and enter here, the left-hand side. As you can see there's another box with a battery inside. Go ahead and collect that. Continue on through. First aid kit. There's another first aid kit with some Eve Hypos. If you need them, go ahead and take them. Stock up on everything you can in this room. It's all free. Right? You can see a Big Daddy just wailing on that TV over there for some reason. He's obviously berserk or some manner. And if you step on this, it's a pressure plate. All you have to do is lure the Big Daddy over here. And in order to do that, you simply just put a target dummy right there. He'll aggro on the pressure plate, and there you go. Next room available, and your Winter Blast plasmid. Go and pick up anything in here you can. There's a battery in this box, as well as another box over here. Rubber hose in it. And a door control that allows you access to and from it. Now, heading back to the U-Invent station, you can see we're only missing one item. That's the brass tube. If you remember from the early point in the video, there was one of those boxes we couldn't reach. Well, now we need to backtrack and grab that. If you look to the left up there, you can also see a rose hanging down. So we're going to do both at the same time. Go ahead and drop a target dummy on the stairs, right about here. And then switch over to Winter Blast. Freeze the Big Daddy. and then grab the rose. Now, do be careful not to aggro him. I'm sure that hurts quite a bit. Now, we're essentially going to do the exact same thing again, except putting the target dummy as far over as we possibly can, and switching to Winter Blast. Now you can jump on his head and get across, where the box here is, which has the brass tube we're missing. Yes, go back to smacking your television. Strange creature. Go ahead and head back to the UN vent station. Now we can go ahead and make the automatic hack tool. Head in here and use it on the right side door control. Now here comes a little bit different part. Go ahead and select target dummy. As you can see, the little sister and the big daddy are now in this room, and he's just running back and forth. That's all he does now. So in order to take him out, what you want to do is post a target dummy near him, and the rocket turrets above will aggro on him. Now since he's going to run back and forth, you need to keep changing the position of the target dummy. And simply do that until he's dead. That's not good. Go ahead and throw that out there. Now if you notice here, all of the lights on these are green. That's good for us. That means they're not actively searching for us now. What you're going to want to do is find the elite bouncer, and on him is a grenade launcher and 10 fragmentation grenades. This is very key. What you're going to need to do, and this is very precise. Now go ahead and reposition yourself to fire on the middle one. And then just like before, use grenade placement to blow it out of there. On the middle RPG turret is a rose. Now before you grab the little sister, there is one more rose we need to collect. Heading back through here, you see a familiar area with the pressure plate. My suggestion to you, make sure you're fully stocked on Eve, do the same strat as before, but make sure this particular Big Daddy is very well frozen in place, as I will demonstrate. Position yourself as far away as you possibly can be, place your target dummy, and be ready with Winter Blast. As you see the pressure plate active here, grab the last rose. Feel free to go ahead and grab anything else you'd like. But that's your fourth rose. There is your fourth rose, and your little sister is ready. Go ahead and rescue her.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles. Bubbles and sunshine, bubbles and rain.
That's it. Thanks everyone for watching. See you around.